Hello everyone, I am Jessica Rahm in the Campbell and Brannan Marietta West location, and I am here today to discuss with you a new provision in the 2025 GAR Purchase and Sale Agreement. This is a new provision involving delays caused by emergencies. This is paragraph C4C of the contract. And basically what it states is that in the event the governor of Georgia declares a state of emergency in the county where the property is located, that all deadlines in the contract, including the closing date, due diligence period, and any other deadlines in the contract, will be automatically extended by the number of days of that state of emergency. Keep in mind this is an automatic extension. The terms of that provision are that it happens automatically. Neither side has to submit a notice or do anything at all in order to have those deadlines extended. It's automatic. And if the parties want to proceed without having those extensions put in place, then the parties would need to take action. So you would need to do an amendment. If you want to have your closing date stay the same or other deadlines stay the same, you would just need to do an amendment that shows the agreement of the parties. Now, we do have a couple special stipulations we can circulate if you need those for when you're going under contract, when you're at the time of binding, if you're in the midst of a state of emergency and the parties wish to proceed without that state of emergency impacting their deadlines, you can stipulate to that. Or if you want the provision as a whole to be deleted and not applicable, you can do a special stipulation for that as well. We're happy to share those stipulations with you. Please feel free to reach out to us at attorneys@cb.law. If you have any questions about this or if you would like to see those special stipulations that we have drafted. I did want to mention also that this was put in place because of Helen, in large part because of Helen. When she came through last year, we had large portions of the state that didn't have internet service, didn't have cell service, didn't have power, and so you had all of these closings that were supposed to take place and deadlines that were approaching, and no way for the parties to communicate with each other and to put in place amendments and extensions. So the Forms Committee just determined that this is not a good thing for these parties and that it was such a great impact that we have this new provision in the Purchase and Sale Agreement. It is a pretty broad statement in here, and there is a potential there that folks could misuse this or take advantage of the fact that these extensions are automatic. So there will be cases where the states of emergency don't actually impact the closing process or your ability to move forward. But because it is an automatic extension, there are folks out there that may take advantage of that and say, ooh, I get 3 or 4 extra days now automatically. So be cognizant of that. But not every state of emergency has to do with a hurricane or something of that significance. The governor does put in place states of emergency for things like the passing of Rosalind Carter when she passed away, and then the power outage at Grady Hospital in Atlanta. Now, those things are not going to impact your ability to close, but they do impact your deadlines in the contract because it is every state of emergency if it's in the county where the property lies. So keep that in mind. Reach out to us, attorneys@cb.law, if you have any questions, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much.